following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
You will get news, but by the time
The cunning glam
by the
word.
time you finished and got to the elevator, Logan will probably be at his next destination. So
Hey, desk sergeant. Squints at name tag. It's a weird name.
we'll just say Villainous.
Villainous.
How's it going?
Good. Hey, you'd see the students coming and going all the time, right?
Yeah.
You probably know a bunch about them.
Mm-hmm.
Jim.
Jim, the big
Big human beef.
Yeah.
Timber, his arms wide. Give me more of Jim.
Well, what do you want to know?
What's he like? What's he usually doing when he leaves?
He's usually hanging out with there's this red-headed or red-haired, you probably say because he's Turian, red-haired female human and this scrawny brown-haired male human.
You don't think that scrawny one's part Solarian, do you?
I don't think humans work that way.
Why not?
And this really fine Turian woman who sometimes...
That's what I was waiting.
Yeah. See, this Turian woman, C-Sec officer?
Yeah.
No, you must be mistaken.
What do you mean?
Are you sure you're not mistaking them? Wouldn't they be hanging around with this rather plain, uninteresting Turian woman? Isn't that the normal? They've been hanging around with this other Turian woman that's really good looking? Interesting. Thank you. I'll just be a minute. Walking inside.
Okay. Good to see you again.
Yep, see you around. Right, I'm gonna go break into Jim's room.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna break into a CC.
Yeah, he's gonna be in his class right now, and Kanara's gonna look the other way.
Yeah, you've got approval.
This is tacit approval.
Sure.
Hi, camera.
Make your get through his lock roll.
I don't suppose his door's password is haggis.
Wait,
We shares it with Daniel, so
Smart haggis.
didn't you crush the lock on his door so good last time you
Yeah.
just walked through it?
Yeah, I did, but he's probably reset it since. They're 35.
what a shame you needed 25.
Fuck. Oh, okay. I'll just take some extra time and do it again.
No. That opens.
Walk on in, have a look around. Look for his gym things. Not.
Do you mean GYM
No,
things?
the other kind of gym things.
Oh, okay. What are you looking for? Like, it's not. He doesn't have a lot in here because it's not a big.
Well, what kind of personal effects does he have? Obviously, he's got his kilt, his bagpipes, and his
he does have
and a
bagpipes
detailed
in the
detailed
locker.
dossier of what the Campbells did.
As all Scottish people should have.
Yeah.
We
No
need-
Campbells.
He does have a kilt. He does have some bagpipes hanging up in the, taking up most of the space in his not very big locker.
Right. Okay. The bagpipes.
Okay.
I'm going to unscrew the pipes and pull the reeds out of each pipe.
Okay.
So now they do not make a noise.
So you've made the
Public
better.
service.
Yes, I've improved them. And I'm just going to take those away with me.
Okay.
Shut the door, lock it, leave. Head to Glennon's.
Okay, this will be when Tiala hits the elevator.
Open, bastard! I'm a biotic!
6.
6.
Then Zalo used the elevator. And then Rover used the elevator.
4 users!
Aquarian has been sentenced to life imprisonment on Irun today after pleading guilty to being behind the attacks on several small outposts and colonies at the borders of Citadel space. The unnamed female Quarian was apparently the orchestrator behind the series of strikes over the past couple of years, but is currently being sentenced specifically for an attack on a Volus mining outpost last week. The pirate band she masterminded has been outlined to be a rogue group of Quarian youths operating of their own volition to supply the migrant fleet, abusing their position as a scout fleet and using it as a masquerade for their banditry. According to General Septimus Oraka, while other members of the band were also caught, the Quarians themselves were given the right to enact their own justice on the youths, which will most likely result in exile according to Quarian law and tradition, as imprisonment is rare for extended periods of time on the Quarian flotilla. The Vol Protectorate was granted the main one responsible to try, in a swift trial, as she has not only confessed to... Oh, that is right. She has not only confessed to her guilt immediately, but even insisted that her own sentence be life instead of the original penalty of 50 years. Ironically, she will probably serve most of her sentence performing manual labour on a Volus mining world. Private military contractor the Sidewinders were apparently responsible for bringing these Quarian delinquents to justice.
So I'll send that through to Logain, and I'll go, yeah, send it to Logain.
I will
This
just
is where
send
it's
back. I will just send back the text of like, finally, the banana has come into the lair. Winky face.
Did you use the emoji banana, or do you say...
No, I just typed the word banana.
And to make sure, because, you know...
Oh, sorry, you being a sorry. So, what's the Thessian penis fruit?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is very much innuendo now.
It's a blue nana.
Blue Nana. Yeah, so the Tiela would arrive at the apartment likely ahead of Logain.
Man, bananas on Invictus are horrible. You peel them, they latch onto your face with the force and start fucking your mouth with.
Yeah, the skin is like a face hugger.
Like, weirdly, it does. It's one of the few things that doesn't harm or kill you. It just really wants to be eaten a lot right now.
I'll knock on the door.
Who is it?
Jeff.
It's Tiala.
Oh. But door opens. Kanikia's there. Praise be the Enkindlers.
Praise be the Enkindlers.
Have you come for a prayer?
Yes.
That is good. I will summon Glennon. He shuffles off. Oh, I see the pastor is already in the
She's getting worse
the
at this, have you
sergeant's in
noticed?
there.
She's getting worse at this. She used to be really good.
With her say off
She'll at
today.
least let us in before she stumble. I'll head through. Logain should be turning up soon, hopefully.
I would hope so. I think I know what he's doing.
What
He's
do you,
being a very naughty boy.
why do you say that?
But it's authorized. It's fine.
Okay, I won't ask.
Why is Kaneki saying that?
No, this is the sergeant.
Oh, okay.
What's that about? Kaniki's being a bit judgy, isn't she? Where there was a saucy mouth, the Enkindlers brought a smack upside your head.
Logan gets news on the only like
My fucking plan is working brilliantly.
trip on the elevator because he's
9.
a strange reversal of stereotypes and in a strange reversal of stereotypes, an Asari actress has been arrested on Palaver today for stalking a fan of hers. While not as active as she used to be on the screen, former
She
Blue and
Charlize
the Beautiful
Theron.
regular Capacia Ratomia has still been making smaller appearances in commercials or in cameos in other television shows, mostly in Turian productions since she moved to the Hierarchy homeworld almost 2 decades ago. But after attending popular media convention VidCon last year, she apparently grew enamored with a fan of hers after
Right.
meeting him at an autograph signing. After exchanging correspondence for several months, she apparently even had a secret sexual encounter with the young, unnamed Turian after the two agreed to meet. The victim, though, thought it was going to be it, only for her to discover where he lived and worked and kept harassing him. The victim was quoted to say, "I was a fan of hers, yes, she was attractive and funny, at first anyway. Then she became obsessive and manic, wanting to spend every moment of her time with me, demanding that I fake sick days at work just so we could be together. I almost lost my job, and wherever I turned, she was always there. Eventually I called the police."
Once you
They're
get Korean,
all
you never
whores.
go back.
Oh, what a problem to have. Poor you.
Yeah.
It was just sex all the time.
I know, right? Oh, geez. Attractive as sorries. Just wanting to be around you all the time, you bastard.
And you'll arrive at that. Yeah, it's you, isn't it, Logan?
No, it is I, Miguel.
Oh, have you come to praise the Enkindlers?
See,
Oh, okay.
when there was famine in Kindlers for tacos.
Fuck!
Okay, let me just get the door for you here. Sounds of ceramic and metal clicking. The door opens. There's no one there.
¿Qué? Hello?
Grenade. Flashbang. In. Ah, there you are.
She's got a gun and she's like,
Just take that out of her hand. Oh, it's set to overheat. That's not going to work.
so it is you.
Well, of course it's me. Who else was it going to be?
Why'd you do that?
Got to practice.
You're in there.
Thank you.
I'm not offering you a drink today.
Aw.
Aw.
Glennon, your attendant is at least smart enough to not fall for completely Mexicans. Anyway.
This one does not understand what you speak of.
That's alright. I assume they're just in here.
This one can confirm that they are.
Thank you. Woken. Yellow deer.
Okay.
And our honey. Sit down.
Never
Captain.
survives.
Was Captain Dint his first name? No, Bitey-san.
He's not actually there.
Oh.
That's why the seat's empty and she's standing beside it.
Yeah, she does that.
Oh, that's so cute.
I see like Thunderbirds in.
You wanted to speak.
So we've raided the space. We've also gained more information on Rose's brothers.
Good.
No.
Oh.
One of them
Was fed to a Varan.
was fit to Reveran by
Alive.
Probably.
after dissection. It did say after dissection.
No, they probably didn't knock him out for that, though.
Probably not. I doubt they would have. They.
Look, do you have any idea what anesthetic costs on the open market?
The doctor we're holding at the moment.
Oh, I am well aware that our green-skinned Solarian friend is probably the one who was performing most of these operations.
Look, I've been thinking. There's got to be some way a combination of Asari supermind powers and chemicals can break down this conditioning of theirs. We almost had one, but then something snapped in his head and he just started fountaining blood out of his nose.
Well, that's exactly what I was doing with the aforementioned guest.
Well, what I'm
get
saying
as
is
much
we've
as we
got a
can.
large number of people who would probably be good test subjects for any kind
Actually-
of treatments that scientists want to come up with.
What did that pickle do?
Oh my god, you're right. We'll have to try that. Arrange for a supply of Dr. Zalo's sex pickle to be provided to...
No, I don't mean that part of it. Not the sex part of it.
No, but it induces a state of euphoria.
Yes,
the opposite of
the
the
opposite
thing.
one, yes.
It might do it. Arrange for a supply of Dr. Zalo's sex pickle to be delivered to the scientists working on this. It might be a thing.
Not to this. Not in front of the sergeant. No.
And we'll look back at the sergeant.
I don't want to know.
Zalo has a...
I said I don't want to know.
I was about to explain the part you did want to know.
So ignore that part, but the...
There is a certain kind of byproduct that this particular sea pickle produces which induces a state of euphoria. It could be used to construct narcotics, but it might also be useful in helping break down their barrier. Just thought of adding it to the list of things that your science team might try.
Do you have an example
Yeah.
or specimen, I should say, of this
Yes, we do.
Yes,
sex
we do.
pickle?
That's
Yes.
Dr. Zalo's sex pickle.
We do.
That's why I'm having TLR arrange to have a sample delivered.
Where would you like it delivered to?
Do not consume it.
Don't. Just don't. Dr. Fennon's?
Bring it here, I will obtain it from Glennon.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'll message Rosa.
Rosa, who's probably in the middle.
I'm sorry, a delivery of a giant bottle of six pickles to the head and
and it's going to the Sarge. So
Care of Sergeant Tadam.
this might make your day.
Yeah, so Rosa's probably in the middle of carting something big and heavy to the warehouse. And the Tiala call comes through.
We're already moving it all to the warehouse.
I know that, Rosa. I know you're busy and it's a lot to ask for you at the moment, but I need one of those samples from the Nebuchadnezzar.
Dr. Zalo's sex pickle.
Yeah. What one of the pickles. And I need it brought to Glennon's, please.
Oh, the spices might be a good idea too if they need
It's
it picked
just
up. and-
again.
I'm sorry, I'm in
Rosa
charge
doesn't
here.
know about Glennon.
No, Rosa does know.
She does.
She
We
does.
introduced
Oh,
her.
we
We
did,
introduced
that's
her.
right.
Yes, that's why I'm
She's just
getting.
only gone once.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Rosa's been there. It's okay.
Salo's
Does
still
not yet. You've been there, yeah.
the sex
Oh,
list.
okay.
I mean,
Okay.
the sex list.
Because you're confused as fuck when we're both going on about the kindlers and
Okay. Pickle? You want like a live pickle or like the processed stuff my girlfriend was working?
Processed.
the process. The not the
The sex drug.
but the other part.
Which other part?
The your euphoria part.
Right. I will consult and
Tell Zalo you need it for me to interrogate the prisoners.
I'll come up with a good lie.
Yeah, just I know.
Zalo, literally still there, also pushing something. Yeah. Okay. Right. We'll do. Is there a time limit on this, or do I?
If the sooner the better. We would like to get this tested at least.
Right. Well, I'll make the calls. Out.
I heard something about pickles. Do I get to do more science?
Well, hang on. Well, I'll call Citarina.
Okay.
Hi, sweetie. We're back on the colony.
Oh, good, you're back.
Yeah. Do you have any of the product you were working on in the? You know how you said they did different things? Do you have the Euphoria version of that thing?
Are you talking about the
product.
the
Oh, this
undersea pickle, the cucumber, the sea
Yeah.
cucumber?
Yeah. My bosses are asking me for it. I'm not asking too many questions. I'm
I
just saying.
haven't. I didn't synthesize very much, but I do have the research notes on it.
Could you forward that to Zalo? We might need to. Apparently we need some of it in a hurry, and You might still be at work. Could you just
Okay.
forward that to Zalo, and we're going to have to...
Sure. Just give me a moment and take a bit to come through.
We're going to need to stop at the Nebuchadnezzar, and you're going to need to
I'll have to make
synthesize some product.
We might have to go back to your place. I'm sure Citarina has some equipment there we could use.
Or the lab. Or the lab. Or the lab.
We don't have any equipment in the lab.
What, you've just moved equipment
I
to...
can't use this stuff. It's evidence.
No, we've taken the evidence. This is our stuff.
Oh, okay. I have to set
The
it up.
evidence
I'll
has
give
been
you that.
taken away.
This is rights of salvage.
This is ours.
Okay. Or we could set this up.
That sounds like it would take time. This is a time thing. So
I think I already have it laid out. It might not take that long. I already know where the power conduits are going to be.
Installation time is time.
You're right.
Well, you just have to come with me back to... Please don't make a noise.
Back to the evil one's lair.
Yours?
Did I ever tell you that she owes you a favor now?
Hmm.
Don't
Yeah,
ask
sorry.
for cake. Tess is already asking for
Oh, that makes
the
sense.
Citadel's largest cake.
Right, let's quickly run this back and I'll collect a sample.
In what turned out to be a matter of irony, the Citadel's largest cake is a standard-sized cake, since the craze of mini cakes swept the
Oh, Logan's just there. It's pretty big.
It's pretty big, I guess.
Either that or they unveil the world's largest cake and there's just a very small amount of cake left and then a test and then
Big ball
covered in
test.
cake going, why?
Who knew there was such a thing as too much cake?
Poor little thing.
Flew too close to the sun.
Which is ironic, now you're a little sphere.
Now I need her to sing so I can claim I've heard the music of the spheres.
So I guess we'll rush to get a sample of that. Get to Citarina's.
Okay.
And
Start
start
doing that.
doing science.
Flick back to these guys because they're
Especially
still with the
important to
sergeant.
note that Jupitarian knows a bunch of stuff.
Jupitarian.
Yeah.
The
He
leader,
was in the
which is the... I'll give her the name of the leader. Actually, I'll give her those documents of all the people.
Didn't he die?
Jupiterian? No.
He bit down, as I recall.
No, he
got knocked flat
he
out,
got
so
knocked
he
flat.
couldn't
He
do it.
knocked
He got
out.
Got punched in between the eyes.
And he was not one of the three that Zalo killed. I'll make that point right now.
It's getting us some extra XP, guys.
It hasn't been told whether we get more or less
No,
XP
we
there,
have
so...
to clarify on that one.
No, because we'll become murder hobos then!
Look, you get XP for subduing the enemy regardless of how you do it.
So I was just murdering. No, I was just slipping up.
Yeah.
Everyone rolls a
would be.
1.
We would.
How much XP is Tiala worth?
Oh!
I'll get back to you.
Not as much as the layer experience of the elite years. It goes higher.
I have to subdue her, you say?
Oh no.
Don't Logan, please stop. Stop.
Okay.
I'm going to get experience out of this chain one way or the other.
So it did have a use. But yes, you two are still with surgical. So. Is there anything else?
Don't look at me, I don't fucking
I
remember.
think that's the most important stuff. If this drug does work, at least then we may be able to get more information out of the doctor. We are going to have to make a trip to Rose's
Human
mom.
colony world.
Of course, you're free to do as you wish.
So it'll be a fast turnaround. So if you need anything, once the ship's unloaded and we get this medication to you, then
We have nothing for you at this stage. But whenever there usually is something for you, it's usually pretty sudden, so...
yes, we have got something else on the books at the moment. We need to catch up and see where that's going.
The IDs haven't finished yet.
Yes. Once the IDs are done, we can get them to her. Trying to save someone else. It's a long game.
That's what you do.
I don't think there was anything else. Sorry, we've only just got back and it's been hectic. If there's anything else I can think of, I'll let you know.
Of course. I'm sure Dr. Fanman's already starting to go through that information you gave him.
I certainly hope. He took it off me. He also took 4 cryopods with the unfortunates.
Oh yes, you wish to speak with...
Sorry, 5 cryopods.
You wish to speak with Mr. Teledon.
Yes. I think it's just best that he works for us. He keeps getting kidnapped.
Once they've all had medical checkovers and they are free to leave, I will get him to contact you.
That'd be very much appreciated. We'd like to talk to him. I think he needs to be looked after a bit more. They are going to go after him again and again. We know this. Actually, that might be another thing we might have to give...
He is an over 40-year-old Solarian. It's not surprising he would need taking care of.
That Asari who isn't one? Jane Smith. Okay.
Yep, Jane Smith. I was going to get her name, but it's okay.
Oh, you're going to give her the Asari name?
Yeah. Yes, Jane Smith. We'll have to get in contact with her and... yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if there's nothing else, I will return to my duties and let you return to yours. Send my condolences to former Cadet Rodriguez.
I will. She will obviously swing by here soon, hopefully, with the items.
She has something in her possession too?
Dr. Zalo's sex pickle.
Oh, of course. I'm sure Glennon will inform me once it has arrived.
Just don't. I'll late.
Just don't
Bye.
eat it.
I'm not eating it.
Just really make sure.
Why would I do? I'm not just going to look at it and go, oh, look, a pickle.
Well, I mean, like you might touch it, and then you wash your hands. That's the thing. Please just.
I do wash my hands.
No, I mean, anytime you touch this thing, we don't know what it does. We don't know how it works.
I will be careful with the pickle.
All we know is we brought
Dr.
it up to
Zalo's
the
sex pickle.
Leave it like that.
I deliberately did not ask how we got it through customs.
Legally.
Cinerina has paperwork.
Yes.
If we can trust her.
I'm
You
sorry,
fall-
you do
you
not get
fall
to cast
for
shade on other
It's
people.
it's your paperwork.
She's a pharmacist. She can pretty much prescribe anything you want.
It is your paperwork.
Cool. Yep, leave.
Yep, leave.
Okay. You leave. You're both outside Lyndon's apartment.
See you later.
I'll head back to the ship and try and get as much ready for us to go. Do we have it? We've got a star map to the planet, haven't we? We already have that. Yeah.
Yeah, you would do.
Right, so I'm going to head back to the ship.
Yeah. And Logan is heading...
To Dr. Severus.
Oh, okay. Yes, okay, so I'll flip over back to you two for a while. You've gone to the Nebuchadnezzar, I take. By the way, Thalea's been helping you move stuff, just in case anyone's wondering what she's been doing.
I was just going to ask.
It's a been hanging out on the ship.
She was just
I
like,
imagine
"This
she'd
will help."
be heading back to her job fairly soon.
Well, if she isn't, she has a standing offer to go with us as our junior.
She will assist using her ability to lower the mass of many of the heavy objects for you.
So I'll get to the Nebuchadnezzar and fabricate the similar little carry jar I made when I collected them. So we can take an extra sample to Cinerina's. Right, 1 sex pickle acquired. Even
gonna
I
ask?
still get the sex pickle.
You're the one who originated
We're
that.
just going to call it sample when we go through customs and all that stuff.
Yeah,
right?
this.
Sure.
Hold my sex pickle.
Don't worry, we're going to go and watch Zalo do science. And when it comes to science and medicine, he's our man, a man of competency. He won't fuck it up and...
Can I shake it?
It should be fine.
Ask again later.
I don't know that overstimulating the pickle and changing, stressed pickle might yield different results.
I'm going to leave that one there.
Slut.
Okay, where am I taking this?
We're
We're
going,
following her.
Okay.
and then we'll go pick up a mass transit thing and drive to the apartment.
Plan's backfiring. We haven't had an elevator yet.
Well, you took mass transit there instead.
Yeah.
I think you have to get from the airport to the apartment.
Oh, you can go through. Like most of them just go through an elevator.
You rat bastard! You've been making me do the transport thing from the apartment because it was.
I think you have to if you're going to your girlfriend's apartment. You need to take a transit.
Yeah, that's
where their lab is. Yeah.
Yeah. Then yes, but if you're going to like the Glennon's apartment, then no, you can just.
Yeah, no, we're going to go get the stuff synthesized instead of just giving them a raw pickle.
Okay. Okay, so you will arrive at your apartment.
Ring the doorbell and then we'll just pop it open just to announce that we're here.
Bing bong.
Cinnabon seems to be the only one home.
Hi, sweetie, we're back.
Welcome back. She hugs you. Is everything okay?
No, but we're Sidewinders and we're working on it.
What happened?
We stopped some bad guys. We just found out we didn't do it fast enough. Zolo's gotta work on some stuff with Senorina, send him some workings, and now he's gotta cobble together something the boss needs.
Yeah, I did send him some workings. Okay.
Well, maybe you could help.
There.
Well, maybe you
We'll
could
get it
help,
set up.
so he doesn't take any wild leaps in logic. And
Oh, you want me to create some myself?
Well, I haven't actually learned how to do that yet.
No,
Evil lab assistant went ahead and did that without me.
you were busy.
stop saying evil.
Leads you out back.
Right. Someone, I'm not entirely sure who, wants a bunch of synthesized components from this, so we need to get it done quick.
Not quick, carefully.
Show me the ways.
Chops up some pickle. Put some pickle juice in the centrifuge. Burns some of the remains of the more solid part of the pickle. The Breaking Bad music plays. Yeah.
We spread it out onto trays.
Here's your pickle meth and your pickle coke.
This feels a lot like making narcotics.
It is making narcotics a lot. Also, how do you know that? You're the bad guy. You're the bad guy.
He just said he was evil. Evil lab assistant. That's who you are, right?
And the only time president is an evil lab assistant is an evil scientist.
While you're doing that, wait, where was Taylor going
Get
again?
back into the ship.
That's right. And Logan was going to the doctor. Logan would actually arrive first because he'd have to take a rapid transit.
Sad.
Said, okay, you arrive at her office.
Huh. Empty waiting room. That's weird.
That is actually, yes, it is empty.
I'll just sit there and wait.
Okay. Okay. Tiana arrives at the docks.
Huh. How? Did I not take an elevator?
You didn't get news. I rolled it earlier.
Oh! Right, I'm going to collect the stuff that needs to be sold.
Okay.
I'm going to 4 different shops.
Okay.
Of each kind.
Okay.